promised you a big second hour, and not only do we have our NFL star here, Mr. Marcus Spears, but we've got some Olympic power in the house today. This is Jordan Malone. Your fans call you Maloney, though.
Maloney, yeah.
And look what he brought with him.
Oh my God.
Can I hold one?
Yeah,
these are just...
Yeah.
And they're heavy.
They're heavy, but they're beautiful.
They're heavy physically and metaphorically.
Look at the design of it. It's just beautiful.
Heavy.
Yeah.
And you brought one of your skates.
I brought my skates. I brought the props that I bring to speak to kids. You know, it's not, there's two ways to treat these kind of things. You either hold them to yourself, or you make sure that they inspire and that people touch and feel what it's like to hold them.
I would be wearing it every day.
I'm feeling inspired.
Beautiful.
Just holding it.
It's good. That's what I hope
an honor
for.
to represent our country.
Well, they're not just for me. You know, this is for United States. This is for Texas. This is for DFW. You know.
Yeah, but this is your accomplishment, though. I mean, I can only imagine all your growing up and having this in your sights.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is. You know, for 25 years I've been doing this, and you're for yourself. You skate for yourself, but then really there's this surreal thing that happens at the Olympics, and all of a sudden you're there for the United States, and it sort of engulfs you when you do opening ceremonies, and you're like, holy crap,
do you
this
get that
is
lump in your throat?
Yeah, and it is like people say, well, what's the most memorable thing about your Olympic experience? And they always think it's going to be the podium and the medals, and actually it's opening ceremonies.
Because it hits you.
That's what you're, as a kid, that's the Olympics for you.
Marcus is wearing your Olympic glasses, by the way.
I have Olympic glasses on.
Yeah.
They are official, and they look really good on you, Marcus.
So I'm an Olympian right now.
Are those Olympic diamond studs, too?
Yeah.
Olympic diamond studs?
I got these in...
above gold.
I don't know where I got them, but I got them from figure skating.
Oh.
With tights on.
Blades of Glory?
Tights on, yeah.
Blades of Glory. Well, Jordan, you're going to stick around. We're going to learn so much more about you. And I really am excited to hear about what you talk about when you talk to the kids, because you're such an inspiration for them.
That's what I do now, yep.
Are you married?
I am.
Yes. Okay. So here's a good question for you, and we've asked this to our viewers on Facebook as well. Is the best type of person to date and marry? And this was a woman that wrote the article, and she says that the best type of man is a feminist man. Not a feminine man, but a feminist.
Hey,
someone
before you answer, be careful.
Well, I mean, you have to define feminist to me, because I'm thinking, you know, feminist is somebody that's against sort of women and being in power?
Yeah, no, someone who's supportive. She's
supportive,
saying, she's saying someone who's very supportive of feminist issues and feminine rights.
You know, I am a child of a single-parent household. I am an only child. I grew up with just me and my mom. 30 years, you know, one team, and that, you know, that teaches you how to approach life, and that teaches you how to treat women. This is the woman that has given me everything. So then you know, she teaches me that you give that to your son and you pay it forward. You pay it forward to your wife, and then when you have kids, you pay everything, your whole life forward to that kid. And then just keeps going on forward.
She taught you how to be a good man. I mean, I think that's really the definition of it right
Sound
there.
like you've been to the school of Marcus.
Yeah.
Right? Because you do the same thing with your kids. And
oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You are, philosophy for me is that you are who you want to be. And you treat people with total respect, no matter what color, race, sexual preference, anything. You know, you determine if that person is a friend to you or not, individually. So that's amazing.
It's all about outlook.
That's it.
Happiness is a choice, that's what I try to teach the kids too.
Yeah.
You know, the main thing, the thing that really stuck with me after the first Olympics and in between the two was that failure is man-made. Failure is the way you're looking at things. So I teach kids that, you know, I've had 15 broken bones. I've had 9 major surgeries. I have 18 screws and 4 titanium plates. It's still in my body.
Whoa.
So, like, nobody's been told no more than me. So the choice that I have I brought something like this home to Texas. That's a choice. I didn't look at them as failures. There's more than one way to the top of a mountain. And, you know, life gives you a choice. It tells the failures no, and it tells the successful people to try again. But first, it gives you the choice of which one you want to be.
Wow, I love that. You need to write a book.
Yeah. Boy, both of you.
Write it together.
Okay, now I'm curious, as men, from a male perspective, what's the best type of woman to marry?
Oh, God.
Oh,
hold on.
Best type of woman.
My wife.
Aisha?
You know what, though? You have to, you know, it's an old cliche, but you have to marry a friend. I think that's
very true.
I told my wife this before. my friends growing up, my boys when we were little and small, we've all growing up throughout the whole process. We've all did something to say, I don't like you anymore, you know, or I'm gonna take a week off from you, or we are not friends anymore. But the true friends always have a way of coming back. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when people are marrying people, it's about what they can offer. See, we gotta be careful when we marry somebody, because if they not bringing that to the table, are they still interested in you? Mm-hmm. You know, so I think you marry a friend, and most of the time we accept our true friends just who they are. You know, so if your wife is like my wife needed a break. If she wasn't my friend, I might have got an attitude and flailed about that. But she'll be back. She'll come back. That's my philosophy on it. So.
And you know, the thing that we discussed, I have a very close team. We all were like, what makes the girl the one? And the thing that we came up with is, it's the girl that brings change into your life that you never thought you'd make.
Thought you would.
It makes these things about you that are maybe you don't like about yourself, but you'd never admit it. It makes you change those things, and you know, she makes you want to be a better person you never thought, in ways you never thought you would.
She brings out the good in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the truth.
Wow, you guys need your own show.
Yeah.
Brings out
What are we doing here, Lisa?
I'm learning a lot, actually.
2 Olympians.
That's
yes. Right. Well, put the glasses back on, Marcus. Put
the medal on.
And by the way, chime in on our Facebook page. We don't have time to share some of the comments right now, but we have had quite a few. Maybe we can share some of those at the end of the show. We are back with more from Jordan Malone right after this.